Hello there. Welcome back to the free play account. This is episode 5. I need to move my thing to the other side. I forgot to do that already. What's the way I can differentiate between the two accounts? So now I'm over there, and I was over here originally, but alright, so it's that time of night. Wife is still trying to down with a girl. Gotta resign up for GAC. Need to close the door, BRB. Hopefully that should help a little bit. I'm down to sign up for GAC again. Carbonite 3, here we go. Alright, well, that'll be fun. We'll set the defense later. No, we got stuff. We got stuff from the freebies from the web store. And now we get to spend our currency. Remember how much we're spending a day? It's not that much. It's only 2 refreshes. And the hopes is for that I may go cold turkey and we may start saving up more here in a little bit. Because I got some information. And guys, you know, it's dangerous to point people in different places, but, and I know that. But, who am I farming? Which account is this? Never mind. Like, what am I farming? This account. Oh, it's this. Wrong tab. But, I mean, Zareth is a guy. I mean, I like his humor. I mean, and he's not, I don't know. He's fine. But he mentioned that the Punishing One is coming out. And look at that. That's not helpful at all. That's not helpful when you're not doing refreshes or you're trying not to do. Getting a dud of a pull like that just kills. It just kills your farm. It just kills your farm for the night. It just because you have to spend this and you have to hope you come. Hey, we got 4, and that makes it okay. But then again, you're zapping your crystals from that. They would otherwise be able to use whatever else. So that's not helpful. But we are getting closer with First Order Storm. We're getting closer with General Hux. I don't know if we have Kylo officially at Gear 13. We're not worried about putting stuff in him. We need to go. What we need to do is we need to work on getting some more mods to be working on. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use this currency here, even though I want to go ahead and use it for Hermit Yoda or whoever. I mean, at this point, we just need to get through. I think we need to get this team built. We need to get these. I need to be able to push Kylo here into Gear 13. I need to be able to push the remainder of this team into relics, and then worry about whatever else afterwards. So, if you're wondering, that's what we're doing. Is we're working on getting these teams established. That's 2. Okay, what do we need here? We need 50 of these. Not helpful that it's not the thing, but we can get over here, obviously, hopefully. And, the sooner we get this team done, the sooner we can, have a Galactic Legend. And then we're going to start working on some other fun stuff. Earlier today, I hope this is the same thing earlier today. Oh my gosh, these guys are loud. I gotta pause real quick. All right, hopefully they've tamped down enough where I can actually finish my day up. But yeah, I'm really excited to get going. This would be the first ever Galactic Legend I have on any account. I keep in mind I've only been playing since February of 23, so only just over a year and a half. And I mean, yes, I have 3 executors: executor on my daily account, executor on my original account, and executor on my Hyperlight, but I do not have like Kylo. I do not have these units. So I do not have Slacker, whatever his name is. So there's that. So the day that I'm filming this is the day that I decided to do the Farm for Balin Skull on my other account, my other free-to-play account. We're not doing that on this account, but Balin is something that I'm excited about. It's an intentionally long journey on that account, and I'm okay with that. But I'm going to doing it here. I mean, this I'm doing something totally different on this account, where we're going for Slicker right off the bat. And then after Slicker, who knows? I haven't. It's probably going to be what I think I'm going to do after I do that. And I think we're going to build CLS after this. After we get done with this farm, we're going to build CLS like up to Relic 7. So that way we will have we will have an assault battle team, and we will have a conquest team. Then we may float back. We may go back for another legendary. I mean, I know CLS is a legendary, but the reason I'm building him is not for the fact that he's a legendary. I'm building him for the fact that he's assault battle and he's a conquest team. After that, we may do another one, and there's a second reason for that. After CLS, we may do Night Sisters, for the same reason, because they have an assault battle and they're a conquest team, and so that would give us 2. And then after that, we would definitely look at going for another GL or another legendary, because there's no legendaries in Night Sisters. So I'm going to go ahead, and we're not going to solicit that yet. I want to go ahead and finish. Slicker and finish CLS and be working on Night Sister before we even put that out there. So, how long is Slicker going to take? If we think about it critically, Slicker is going to take. Slicker's going to just. We're at the point where, the ships are going to take the longest, obviously, and but you can see we're 4 away from being done with Stormtrooper. We're 16 away from being done with Sith Trooper. Then of course we need Hux, which is going to be the big hold up, and then Pilot. But Hux is the fleet commander, and then all of these are pilots for various ships. And so I think what we're going to have to do is, as soon as we finish Sith Trooper and Stormtrooper, is I think we're going to have to bring up Darth Sion, into this light side farm. And the reason for why we need to farm Darth Sion is because he has Kylo's command shuttle. And so what we need to do is here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and shift these around real quick, so that we can just have the visual. And so, whereas Darth Sion is a Sith, which is going to help us in the long run. Having him done is going to help us. So we're going to bring Darth Sion up. We're going to come down here to this farm. I'm going to move Django and Droideka into here, and they may not stay in here, but for right now, it's fine. because we're a little further away. I need to take Scion out of here actually now, and we need to move Django into slot 1, I guess now. Of course. And then I'm not sure about these guys. And then dark side wise, I think we're okay with Bosk being here, but I'm not sure about the I mentioned assault battles, and these two guys are going to be good for us assault battle wise. I'm just not sure how long we can keep farming them. Not sure whether we can afford to invest fully in them, or if we need to stop and work on somebody else. I don't know that. But the idea, I mean, we can get this. We can get this. We can put this on paper, obviously, and maybe we'll just let's do it. Why do we need JTR and BB-8? Do we need them for Slicker? Do we? I don't know. Hold on. Do we need JTR and? I'm not sure. I admit that. No one Guild Journey, Glen Journey. Kylo, First Order Storm, Ren. No, I'm just still like wondering. I didn't think we did. We need Palpy, but so I'm like, do we need BB-8 in JTR? And I'm like, no, we don't. Okay. So we do need Palpy, but that's fine. But we do need to go ahead and get these ideas down concretely. And so what we're going to do is, I think, I'm not worried about this Naboo because we're just not going to be able to do Naboo. So we need to, I'm just going to delete this whole cloth and we'll come up with farms. And this is going to be where we put it down. So we're just going to bring it in. We're going to go with we're going to put in obviously all the first order, everybody that we need for Slicker. Just so we can have it, so we know what's going on. And so I went, where did I go with the first? I don't even know. I went to Phasma. Okay. Just so we can see it. And that's one of the things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to be able to put this together so you can see it for yourself. And so Sith Trooper, First Order Storm, Pilot, First Order Officer, Hux. But that's not all. Okay? There are two other characters that are in this farm, and that is Emperor Palpatine, which is going to lead us in an interesting direction. Because I don't even have him up yet, and that's quite by design. And then a Resistance character, which is interesting because it's veteran smuggler Han, who we already have farmed. So, and this is the entirety of our Kylo farm. Obviously, we need the ships to get the fleet because we need the finalizer at 5 stars. But these are the engines, and I'm not really, there's no reason for us to start on ships until we have these folks farmed up. I mean, we can sort of play in the background, but we're using our currency to help to gear these characters, and so it really doesn't make sense to do that afterwards. And so I mentioned CLS. CLS is going to be a while. So I really need to think about this. because CLS is, if you don't know about CLS is essentially three different journeys. And so for CLS himself, you need and I don't have R2 yet. Do I have R2? I don't have R2 yet. Okay. So for CLS himself, you need these five lovely people. And then I don't know how I am on bounty hunters. You are with bounty hunters. So, well, we can get, I mean, there's these five are already available. So these would probably be the five we'd ride with to get Chewie. And then we need one more because there's another legendary. So CLS is a legendary, Chewie's a legendary, and then there's one more legendary that goes into making this fleet work, and that is, of course, Nisa, and which one's Wicked? Which one's Poplo? Tebow. Longray. And so, you know, I mentioned, so look at this. This is the entirety of the Slicker farm. It's Kylo, it's crew, it's executioner, it's TIE Fighter pilot, it's Phasma, it's this trooper, it's First Order Storm, it's TIE pilot, it's First Order officer, it's Hux, it's Palpatine, and it's Veteran Hungler Han. And then for CLS, you need Lando, Farm Boy Luke, Leia, Stormtrooper Han, R2, who's a legendary in his own right. That's for CLS. And then for Chewie, you need 5 bounty hunters, which in this case, it's these 5 bounty hunters that I'm marking on. And then you need 5 Ewoks for 3PO. And then you need Chupio, who we already have. And then you need Han, who you can get out of the store. And I think I already have done. But I mean, look at this. These are requirements for Kylo, and there's 12 of those, plus the finalizer. And then for the CLS team, there's, you just need Imperials for R2, but you need 5 for CLS. You need 5 more for Chewie. You need 5 more for 3PO, plus Han. And so we'll just visually put this up here so you can see it. This is what I want to be able to show you where we're going in the near term. Where we're going is CLS, Commander Luke, Han, who is, can't believe I don't have active, Chewbacca, of course. We have Chupio. I know we do. I know I did Chupio. Yeah, I have Chupio done already, okay? So that's one less piece we need. And then C-3PO. So the thing about this is we're not going to be taking these characters very high. If these characters will take all the way to 85, we'll probably have them fairly well geared out. These characters will take up. And then these 3, Nisa, Wicket, and Chupio. Chief Sherpa we will take into Relic Squad because we need them for Leia when we get around to her. And then this team. And this will be our first Assault Battle Conquest team. So that's where we're going in. If you're wanting a blueprint of where I'm going in the near term, it's this. It's Slicker into CLS, into Chewbacca, into 3PO, into the entire CLS squad. And this is going to be something different because I have CLS, I have CLS on the daily team, I have CLS on the Hyperlight team, and I have CLS on the original account. And so this is going to be a different way of doing this, but we're doing this backwards. We're going, and we're going to go to this, and then we're going to go Night Sisters, and this bounty hunter thing is going to kind of get us started towards Executor, and that's going to be good for us. So we may end up working that in here at some point. We'll have to see, but that's where we're going in the near term. Just when do I think we can get here? I think we got a solid. I really think we got a solid chance of getting all of this accomplished by the end of the year. So by Christmas time, I think we got a real shot at having CLS done. I mean, having Slipper done and CLS. Now you might not think that's a lot, but that's kind of a lot to have already done within a year, because the year anniversary of this account is not until Super Bowl Sunday. That's important to remember. So, I mean, we're 200 days in, and I'm saying we're going to get all of this done in the next 165. So, or the next less than 165, and I think it's really doable. But it's not going to be easy. I mean, but if you're looking, if you're paying attention, you can already see I've got the farm for Obi-Wan done. I've got the farm for Former Luke done. I've got Princess Leia done. We're on our way to Stormtrooper Han. I have Boba Fett done. I have Grief Karga done. I have Cad Bane done. I have IG-88 done. We're 60 shards from Mando with Mando. I have Ewok Elder done. I have Wicket done. We have Logray done. So all we need is Nisa and Chief Chirpa. And then we already have Chupio done. And he's the big, So it's like, I mean, you come back in a week, this whole board will look very different. If we had more money, I would go ahead and pop all of these to 1 star, but that's really going to be hard on us too, is saving money, because that's going to be a big threshold for us. But we will have a decent fleet with this finalizer, and then if we end up flowing into the Executor, look, watch out. But anyway, I don't think we have anything else to do today. I mean, we obviously, I don't remember if we did this. Did we? No, we didn't. Okay, so we'll do this real quick. I'm not going to worry about I might try to do that Akbar thing off screen. But we did this. We need to do this. Grab these guys. And then we'll do the challenges. So that's done. And the last thing we really need to do is, I need mods. So I wanted to work on mods. Let's get some. What did I need? What did I need for Kylo real quick? What I need for Kylo tenacity offense. Let's see if I can grab some tenacity real quick, maybe in these mod challenges, and then in the morning I'll try to get some offensive mods. So we'll grab these now. Tenacity, and in the morning when the reset comes, I'll try to grab some offense, and hopefully we'll be able to get some good ones to be able to put on him tomorrow. But we're going to grab this. We're going to see what else we can get. We're up over 2 million. I don't know how that happened, but I know it did. Let's grab. And we got enough of these, so there's that. It's important that you grab those because they're pretty cheap. I don't know whether it's frowned upon, or whatever. But let's start down here in the bottom here and work on who we need. So Special Forces TIE Pilot is here, so we obviously need that because we need 16 more of those now. We've got Kylo already. We got Obi, we got Logray from here. We got Elder from here. Farm Boy's in here. This is where Han is, by the way. So we're going to go ahead and start picking Han. And then we'll work on gear, but not today. I'm not going to worry about gear today. And yeah, that'll be fine for today. And then here, who do we need? IG's here. We're not ready for IG yet. Is there anybody we need that's here for right now? We're going to get a size for that Night Sister team that I talked about. No, that's fine for today. In here, is there anything? Imperial TIE Fighter is going to be good for us. So we're going to go and pick up Mando here because he's here. Running got Grief. We've already got Cad Bane. We could pick up TIE Pilot, who's going to be good for the executor farm later. When we get to it, also we could pick up Night Sister Zombie. I mean, because there's 3 Night Sisters here. There's Acolyte, there's Initiate, there's Spirit, and there's Zombie. But the one we're going to want to go for is Zombie, but not yet. And so I picked up Kylo. So I picked up Mando. We could pick up TIE Fighter, but I need to manage my crystals because I've only got so many crystals. So that's the thing. So I think I just want to go with Mando for today, right now. And we could be aggressive, but don't love that. Here's First Order TIE Fighter, who we need for the team. So we got that. We got Vader for when we get around to Vader already. So there's that. This is TIE Pilot, who we just saw on the other page. This is TIE Fighter Pilot. And you know what? I think we want to go ahead and work towards him. So let's go ahead and pick up TIE Pilot. And let's go ahead and pick up Imperial TIE Fighter here. And then I think we're good. We're just going to keep everything else. We're just going to keep staying pat with everything we got. We're not going to spin because we don't really need to spin here. So I think we're good. So I'm going to need to make sure that's everything I think it is. And so don't get overwhelmed by your thing. I know I don't, if you're behind me, just pick up where you are and just pick it up and go. Pick it up and go. And say, okay, I want to do what this guy's doing. Well, just go to the cantina and farm Kylo in the cantina, then farm this Kylo in the cantina, and also in the guild shop. Executioners in the cantina. Special Forces TIE Fighter his pilot is in a shop. Phasma's in a shop. First Order Storm and Sith Trooper are on the same node in campaign. First Order TIE Pilot, I'm just, if after we get done with, if I have to, I will finish farming him, but I'm trying to pick him up anywhere else. First Order Officer is in the shop. Hux is on a node. Like I said, First Order Officers in the shop, and I'll show you where they are real quick. Hux is on a campaign now. You see me farm it every day. Veteran Hunglers, Han, and Chewbacca are also on the same node in Cantina. So, I'm gonna, and then, I'll just show you where everybody is real quick. So, because it's easier if I just show you that way you know where they are if you want to pick up. So this is where Kylo Unmask is here. He's right here on 3F of Cantina. He's here with himself and his ship, the TIE Silencer, and I have the TIE Silencer already maxed because I farmed this to completion. And then regular Kylo here. And hopefully I will remember to go through and be like, hey, this is where the farm is. This is who the farm. This is where Chief Sherpa is, by the way. If you want to go, if you want to know where he is, he's on 5D. Veteran Hungler and Veteran Smuggler Han and Veteran Smuggler Chewbacca are both right here, right next to Chief Sherpa on 5E. Executioner's in here somewhere. Is he? Yeah, he's right here. He's on 2G in the cantina. That's all your cantina. That's all your First Order cantina nodes. And I even threw in where Chief Sherpa is for when you go on for C-3PO. In the campaigns, this is where Chewpio is. He's right here. Super expensive node. It's 7A in the light side for Chewpio. When you're going in as far as the other people, I'm looking for where is this? No, that's regular one. Where is? Yeah, this is the node with First Order Stormtrooper and Sith Trooper on the same node. It's 2B on light side. Okay, and then we go over to dark side, and this is where Wicket is. So I already have Wicket done. He was super expensive, just as expensive as Chewpio was, and he's 8A dark side. And then this is General Hux. He is with Hoth Rebel Scout. Not to be confused with Hoth Rebel Soldier, but he's on 6A dark side. And I'm trying to make sure, trying to figure out where everybody else that we need is, if I see them or not. I think that's it. I think that's everybody we need. Yeah. As far as farm goes, so there's not a whole lot of farming to either of these teams, and that's what makes them great. As far as this is where Captain Han, Stormtrooper Han is in here for the CLS team, for the CLS farm. Boba Fett is right here for the Chewbacca farm. This is where First Order Officer is right here. In the guild activity storage, come down here to the bottom. We already went through this already, but you have Special Forces TIE Fighter right here. You have Kylo right here. You have Logray for the Ewoks, for the Ewok team here. You have Old Ben, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Old Ben is right here. You have Poplo here for the C-3PO sign. You have Ewok Elder right next to him for the C-3PO farm. Farm boy Luke is right here for the CLS farm. And then Han Solo, of course, is right here for the team. Then we move on down here, and we have, Grand Moff Tarkin. You need the guy for your fleet. He's right there. And then IG-88 is right here. He's another bounty hunter for that bounty hunter team that I mentioned. And then you come into the Galactic War Store. Cad Bane right here. Mando's right here. Grief Karga is right here. And Captain Phasma for the First Order team is right here. Did I miss it? Is there a member of the First Order in this shop that I missed? No, there's not. Okay. So I think that's everybody. I think that's everybody I need to cover. And then here, you're just looking for ships. Like sometimes First Order Special Forces TIE will be in here. Sometimes, like First Order TIE Fighter was in here tonight. Sometimes Pilot will be in here. It's just random, and you really have to take advantage and know, be looking. Sometimes I didn't mention this, but sometimes some of the stuff that you need can be in here. Like if you need Farm Boy Luke or just whoever can be there randomly. But been super long, been 35 minutes. I apologize for that. If you're still here, thanks for watching. I appreciate the time. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.